I've had my 3.5-inch rough country lift, the Knuckle lift on my truck. I did it myself about a month ago. Love it. So far, everything is exactly how I wish it would be. But the one thing that bothers me is that I am not able to put my factory skid plate on it. So I'm going to actually install it today, and just thought that I would come up with some ideas on how to do it. So right now what happens is this is the skid plate they replace it with right here, but you lose all of your protection. Here in Utah where I live, we get all kinds of salt during the winter, and I want to protect that from all the corrosion and crap that can get up in there. So I'm going to give it a go and give you some ideas and see if it works for you. Okay, so this is turning out to be a lot simpler than I thought it was. I've mounted the skid plate. The original stock plate is right under here. You can see I've got that bolted, and all I did was notch out this section right here so that that can go on there. And then you can see I didn't even jack up my truck, but you can see how I've notched that right here on these edges, and make that so that will just flatten out and it will go right on. I've actually dry fitted it, and it seems to work just fine. So my next video clip will be with it mounted. Well, this took all of maybe 15-20 minutes, probably more time for me to crawl out from underneath to get my phone to film. But if you want to put your skid plate on and also run the skid plate that comes with your Tough Country 3.5 lift, or probably any others, this is a 2018 1500 Sierra, and this worked out perfect. So let me show you what I've done. Actually, the only two pieces that didn't get mounted are the two fasteners there and that cross member, which is replaced by this skid plate from the factory anyway. You can see right here I've got those two stock ones, and then back here you can see how I've notched that out. I'll try to get some footage in here for you. It's not the best footage, but you can see how this actually is pinching on that and holding that. So this right here isn't going anywhere. This is mounted just as good as it was stock. But the best part for me is in the bad weather that we get here in Utah, is that this is going to protect and give me the coverage on all the pulleys and the serpentine belt, and I got all that fancy stuff up in there. Keep it clean. So if you're wondering if this can be done, put your stock skid plate on, and also put the one that comes from Tough Country. Here you go. Good luck with yours. So I wanted to show you guys the lift and the end project out in the daylight so you can see a little bit better, but I really like the lift. It gets rid of the grandfather look, and being it has a running board, lifts that up a bit. Really like the back side of that as well. Really happy with this 3.5-inch lift. Also added some aftermarket exhaust from MBRP. In fact, I'll turn it on here for you and let you take a listen to it. Love that. It really turned it into a good sounding machine. So anyway, I highly recommend you do it. Make sure you get it aligned after you do the kit. It took me about 8-9 hours to do, but I took my time, and it's the first one I've ever installed, but I was able to do the entire kit by myself. Let me just show you real quick what the actual Knuckle looks like. And there you go. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope it helps out just a little bit, if not a lot. And oh, by the way, I'm running the stock 20-inch wheels, and here's the size. They're 295 55 R20s. I may go aftermarket once these tires wear out. They came off my old truck that I traded in. Anyway, enjoy. Talk to you later.